Welcome to another episode of the Donta Show Network, Story Times, where I tell prison stories, hood stories, and supernatural stories.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
To the Donta Show. First of all, let me thank all of y'all that are tuning in. Everybody that are commenting, good comments, bad comments, whatever, I'm welcoming to them. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the dislikes. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe to the Donta Show. But anyway, basically, let me tell y'all, before the little fight with the Mad African, it was things that led up to that as well. Because he didn't just come right out and proceed to be a predator, especially with putting those goodies on top of my mattress and I'm throwing them out. When he finally came out to tell me, this was what he was saying to me. I don't really get it. I think that was disrespect for you throwing the things that I was trying to offer to you as peace. I am from Africa, and in Africa we try to help our brethren. I said, say, man, you can't talk to me about that right now. I said, dude, I'm fresh here. I'm not trying to grow accustomed to y'all customs. I'm not trying to be the dude that get out and brag about penitentiary slang and doing penitentiary things. I said, man, I just want to do my time. I'm neutral. I'm not joining no set, no organization, whatever they call it. I'm neutral. I'm riding by myself. If I find other people that's riding by themselves, we'll click. But other than any of this other thing, this booty warrior stuff, I'm not doing it. Look, I don't know who told you that I was trying to get your booty, but I am not trying to get your booty. I said, say, man, this ain't up for discussion. I said, I don't trust nobody. I don't know y'all cats. I said, so I don't trust none of y'all. Well, Luke, if you would just allow me to sometime tell you about me. When I was 13 years old, I was living in Kenya. I came to the Americas. Me and my parents, we jumped aboard a ship and we were stowaways. And then we landed in Texas. So when we landed in Texas, we stayed down off in Houston for some time. And when I was about 20 years old, I moved to Dallas, Texas. And I was living in the Oak Cliff. And I was in the Oak Cliff doing the things. I had the big chains. I had the big earrings. And I had the gold grill in my mouth. I said, man, I don't see no gold grill in your mouth. It was the pull out. You put them in and then you take them out. You put them in and then you take them out. I knew that they were supposed to be permanent, but they didn't do the permanent. He was like, this is just for you right there. And then I paid $3,500 for that. I said, oh, $3,500. No, see, now y'all trying to be funny. And we don't like that. I said, say, man, it's just like I said. I'm not feeling this anyway. I got to be in here for a little bit. I'm trying to go to sleep. He was like, well, since you know a little about me, let me understand some things about you. Why don't you tell me, about the girls? Because I never got the chance to get the Dallas girls. A lot of the girls that I talked to was from the Forney, Texas, or the Bald Spring, Texas. But I really wanted a ghetto, big booty, Oak Cliff girl. And then they were saying, African, they say they be trying to hurt girls. They be trying to ram all of it in the girls and hurt them and do this and that. Man, look, Mad African, I'm not trying to hear nothing about your dick capades, bro. Like, we ain't doing that. No, just listen. I didn't ever get the girls, so I just wanted to know, are they all that? So I'm looking, and I'm thinking, I'm laying on the top of my bunk with my hands behind my head, and I'm looking to the corner. And, I said, well, I guess some of them is. It just all depends on, who you get. Because sometimes I like me a ratchet one myself. He's like, ooh, I heard about the ratchets. The ratchets are the good ones. I think that we can make something happen with the ratchets, correct? Those are the ones that give it to you off the bat. Well, not necessarily. Let me tell you this story, about this girl named Tiffany that I met. And, he was like, okay, hold on. Let me wash my hand, brush my teeth, because this is going to be a good one. So he proceeds to do that. So, when he finished, he sits down on his bunk, and then I guess he was getting comfortable. because I heard a lot of, movement down there. And then finally he tapped and he was like, so tell me about the Tiffany. So, I explained, that I ended up meeting this chick named Tiffany on what they call the party line back in the day. And the party line was a line kind of like the chat line or like Tinder, except for you don't swipe, you don't do this or that. You just pretty much, call this line that'll give you two choices, an upstairs room or downstairs room. Number 1 is upstairs, number 2 is downstairs. When you go in number 1, which is upstairs, you got 1 through 9. If you select 9, it'll tell you 5 or 6 people in there or whatnot, this, that, and the third. You push pound to go to the next room. You push 0 to exit, then you push 2, it'll send you to the downstairs room, and then you repeat the same thing. If you hear a girl that you like, because there's about 9, 10, 12 people in these rooms. So if you hear a girl that you like, you try to get her attention. If you can get her attention, you ask her for her private code, or she asks you for your private code if she feeling you. So, to make a long story short, let's just blase through that. I ended up meeting a chick named Tiffany. We talked on the phone for about 2 weeks before we even met. When we met, she asked me if I had a homeboy. I took a homeboy to go meet up with her. We was meeting up at her homegirl house. The homegirl was better than her, except for Tiffany was chocolate. Chocolate, thin waist, thick, round booty. I'm talking about 2 beach balls popping up out of them pants. And I kind of like them like that back in the day. Poo cow, poo wow, woo, shit, choo-doo-doo-doo-doo, brrr, cat, that type of thickness. So, long story short, I ended up meeting her. She ended up coming down to my house and get stranded because it was a storm. Come to find out, she was a virgin. So she ended up, letting me take her virginity early that morning before she left. She ended up pregnant. When she ended up pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out she was in a female relationship and they was trying to have a baby. So whoever had the baby first, that's who was going to be the woman in the relationship. So, she had got pregnant first. The girlfriend or whatever called me, told me, hey, I wasn't going to have no more contact with her. I wasn't going to be able to talk to her no more. Anything of this nature, and that's how that ended. So I'll tell y'all more about that story on another day. But that's just me giving you the short version. So, this fool down there, oh, so she was deep. And I was like, yeah, he was like, no, I don't want to talk about the Tiffany that you talked to, because she was scumbag for what she did. I want to know about the friend. And then I said, who, Tisha? And he was like, you never said her name, but yes, if that's her name. I said, well, let me tell you about Tisha. When Tisha opened the door, Tisha was everything that I liked when I was like in them ghetto ones. She opened the door. She had some little white shorts on. Her little cheeks was hanging out. And she had a sports bra on. And then the first thing she said when I looked that up and down, like, man, you tripping. She gonna look at me and say, oh, this your friend? Man, don't mind me. I'm in my own house. I can dress how I want to dress. So if I want to walk around with my little shorts on and my cheeks hanging out, and this girl turned around, threw her hands up, and dropped it 3 times. Blow, blow, blow. Then started shaking. Yeah, I can do what I want. If I want to twerk my in front of these dudes that I don't know, I can do what I want. So Tiffany was like, girl, you doing too much. So girl, you doing too much is her telling us in secret that she get down with the get down. And like I was telling the Mad African, so she gets down with the get down. This was what this means. That means that she's the goal, right? She's the goal. And what he was asking me, she was a goat. And then I said, yup, she was a goat. So he was like, ooh. And that ooh didn't sound good. But, I kept on telling him the story. So basically, my homeboy, he had been bragging the whole time. His name is Dion. Little light skin, about 5'10", real athletic. Still athletic to this day. Boy, 40 years old and looked like he about 20. But you know, he was saying what he was gonna do. He had all type of herbs that he was finna take on the way. He had the gold pack. He gonna, hey, if she effing on the first day, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. So, you know, when we went in the house, you know, like she took him, she was living in I guess y'all call it a studio or an official, but it's basically a whole room. Everything is in the open except for the bathroom. So, you know, she had a living room set here, and then right behind the living room set was 2 twin beds because the girl had kids. She sent the kids off to be with her baby daddy, you know, so she knew she was getting down tonight. So I'm sitting on the couch, me and Tiffany sitting on the couch, and she takes him to the bed, and they sitting on the side of the bed, and they talking and doing their thing. And the reason that I know is because I'm sitting sideways on the couch, so I can see everything out the corner of my eye. So, you know, Tiffany is saying, don't pay no attention to them, just talk to me. But I'm looking, and, you know, this girl is laying on the bed, and her shorts were stretchable. So, you know, I see her opening and stretching her shorts to the side, and my homeboy go in it without the gold packs. So, you know, I just started shaking my head. And I didn't even get 4 shaking my heads out like this. 1, 2, ooh. Ooh, ooh. And then I said, ooh. I did this. I said, what the? You know, like that. And then first night teacher said, ooh, what you mean, ooh? She was like, boy, I know you didn't just nut in me. And then on top of that, 5 seconds? 5 seconds? She was one of them loud chicks. 5 seconds? Boy, ooh. Man, heck no. You better get it back up. You better get it back up. This my homeboy. Oh, man, my bad. You know, it was just so tight and wet and good. You know, I ain't had none in a long time. Sidebar. Now, a lot of you in the comments, a lot of you dudes that, you know, hate. If you don't hate on me and you give me good comments and likes and you've subscribed to this channel and I'm very entertaining to you, I appreciate your support. I want you to continue to support. But to you hating, slow, retarded, dirty, lying on your penis dudes that's always talking about how you get up in these girls and you beat it down for 45 minutes to an hour and you got her legs in the air and you got her screaming to Jesus and you make her see the stars and this and this and that. Be real with yourself. You know you're not doing that. 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes at the most. But other than that, you ain't doing that. A lot of you guys, even on the Viagra, a lot of you guys is 2 to 3 minutes. So come on, man. Let's go ahead and just be 100. Y'all say I'm living in a fantasy. Y'all get out of that slanging the wood fantasy too. And y'all come back to reality. And let's be in reality like I'm doing today. Let's be back in the reality together. And we all can be true. But anyway, closing sidebar. So, you know, she telling him, all right, you just got to give me a minute. That's my homeboy. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah. Because he says yeah all the time. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah. Not talking about, I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. He running in place, doing jumping jack, push up, sit ups, crunches, side crunches, leg raises, knee lifts. He doing everything to get it back up. She pushed him down on the bed. Now, me and Brittany quiet, and she not Brittany down. I'm thinking about somebody else. Hey, that's how your boy Looney Tunes do it. Tiffany, you know, she want to get up and go outside now. And before we walk out the door to stand on the porch like thing, I heard her say, lay on the bed and let me slop and top it, you know, and get this back right because you gonna fix this issue. I said, So, man, African is real quiet, and all I hear is this. Oh, damn. Oh, sheets, that Tisha. Oh, that Tisha. I'm going to stroke until I can't stroke no more in you, Tisha. Take 14 inches of that. Take all 14 inches of this. I want to do you right. Oh my goodness. Oh, big Noonie. Oh, Tisha. teacher. And I said, the fool? And I rose up. I said, say, man, African, what you on down there, bro? Oh, no. I was just trying to visualize, how good the teacher look. Do you still have our contact information? I would like to meet her, and I would like to meet her soon. And then I was like, nah, I didn't keep in contact with nobody but Tiffany. We still talk, from time to time. And I think this was around the time that Facebook had just got really popping, So I think I was in between Facebook and MySpace, I believe. But, I'm telling them the story some more. So me and the girl, we outside talking. About 5 minutes later, he come outside, sweating and stuff. Man, she ain't not tripping, folks. Yeah. Man, she tripping. Man, no, wait. I don't want to hear about your homeboy. I want to hear about the teacher. Tell me about the teacher, or tell me how the teacher looks naked. What did she look naked? I said, man, African, I'm going to just tell you this. I did see that cat. Hey, I did see that kitty cat, and I did want to pet it. I wasn't even thinking about Tiffany at that moment. At the corner of my eye, looking at how fat that thing was, that little slim chick had. Wow. If she would have just bent over with them shorts on, it would have been talking. Camel toe action at its fullest. I said, bro, it was nice. But I said, I'm not finna do this with you. Oh. Then he was like, you don't have to worry. It's over with. I'm going to go to sleep now. And I really thank you for that story. Learning about the American and their culture. I've been here for 10, 15 years. And I did not know that it could be this exciting with the women. But I thank you very much. Thank you. And that's the end of that. So this is what I want to tell y'all. You have to deal with this type of stuff, in prison. You'll have a cellmate. You don't know what's on that man's mind day in and day out. You don't know what's on his mind. You don't know what he's thinking. This man wanted me to tell him a story for his own sexual gratification, and it looks like he is saying my name somewhere up in there. I know I heard him say it. But he said, no, that wasn't what it was. He was picturing her. So whatever. I was letting that ride. But I knew that I was fixing to stay up all that night until the sun come up and they pop these doors so I can get up out of this cell with this fool, because I didn't want to be in there no longer than I had to with it. And, so as morning come, same routine. Get up, go to chow, chill out in the day room a little bit, get ready to hit the rec yard. And pretty much the same things over again. But once again, thank y'all all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Good comments, bad comments, whatever they is, they are all welcome. I appreciate y'all. And thank you. And tune in again.
Hey, did you know that I do promotions now? I promote all social media channels such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, I promote it. Also, I promote products and businesses also. So if you need promo, get in contact with me. All right, y'all, it's the fall season. Make sure y'all cop y'all military mind game merchandise. I got hoodies for you. I got shirts for you. I even got coffee mugs for you. Y'all see that hat? Y'all see that pillow? Make sure y'all cop y'all military mind game merchandise. I have the link pinned at the top of the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click this video. Until next time.